They didn't want you when they had you. They didn't want you at all. So it's like they didn't want you when they had you the first time. So why now? When you gave whoever this is access to you the first time, they didn't want no parts. They didn't want to step up to the plate. They was half stepping when it came down to this connection with you. They were half doing it. It's like they were not interested. It's like whenever this person was with you, it's like they wanted other options. They wanted other things. They wanted to explore elsewhere. It's like their eyes was not on the prize when it came down to you. Okay, it's just the way that this person actually tried to make you feel, and they could have even been in and out with that. But it's now that you have walked away, this person is wanting to talk, wanting to make amends, want to have another opportunity to screw you over again. Okay, so for some of you, you're going to be tapped into the energy of telling this person, sorry, I can't. Whoever you are, sorry, but I cannot, is what you're going to be telling someone here. Okay, as you should. Okay, this is someone that wants to know, are you single? And it's not this person's business, if you're single or not. But you see, the thing is, they don't see, because they can't see it, they don't believe it. Some of you are not single, but some of you just learned your lesson from being boastful when it came down to, relationships, and, flaunting your relationships on social media and things of that sort, giving people things to actually speak about or to talk about. And it's not that you are hiding whatever you're in or whatever you have going on. It's just a simple fact that, folks need a reason. And you definitely could have learned from this relationship that you left, that how the enemy actually works. Okay, so with that being said, the enemy hates agreements. Okay, so if you are in an agreement with anyone or a contract with anyone, the devil's job is to make sure that become destroyed. And he'll use the devils in your life to make sure that actually happens. And for many of you, you don't find out who the devils are until they see you happy. You understand what I'm saying? But as long as you're in the energy of being single and not having anyone and not being with anyone, they okay with you. You're the best person in their life to them. But the moment you find happiness and they have not found any type of happiness or anyone to love them, then you guys become the problem. So for many of you, you could be keeping your relationship out of the public's eye because it's none of their business. Or for some of you, if you haven't gotten into a relationship yet and you just, weighing your options, you're still single, you loving you, you're embracing you. When you do, that's the way that you're actually going to roll. So it's like these individuals or whoever this person is, they're never going to know who you're with, when you're with, and how you're with them. Because you're never going to give them anything to go off, because you don't owe whoever this is nothing, right? You don't owe them the privilege to know how you living in your day-to-day life. They blew those chances with you, whoever this individual is, collective. When we have, caught a case that came out, and this is someone that you can't trust. This is someone that's probably dealing with so many individuals to where they done messed around and caught some type of case, some type of STI, STD, or something like that too. And so it's like whoever this person is, they have bigger fish to fry than to be concerned about what you have going on. And I feel like that could definitely, trigger you with knowing that this person is actually trying to spin a block or trying to get back with you after they did what they did, because the answer is no. Look at this, fake smiles. Because listen, they were fake the first time and they're going to always be fake whoever this person is. There's nothing real that's coming from this situation with whoever this is. Okay? They toyed around with your energy and toyed around with you for long enough. And you have been on this journey long enough to know to not to let anybody come and disturb your peace. This is the same individual that taught you to live without them. This is the same individual that was gone weeks and days and months, years even, not speaking to you, not checking on you, not caring about your whereabouts. This is someone that showed you that they don't care about you already. Okay? So this is the last person that you want to hear about, wanting to make amends or reconcile or spin a block. For what reason? Okay? Even if they had to heal, even if they had to, do the work on themselves, that's a personal problem. They don't have anything to do with you. And you been on this journey and embracing your journey, you should have learned that people make time for who they want to make time for. So if this is not someone that made you a priority, who cares about their sob story? Because the only thing they're trying to do is watch you and get the inside scoop on you for whatever reason, just to have a closer look up in your life. Okay, but they were not that concerned when they were with you. Yeah, look, so many of you gonna be running from this situation, or you already ran, or this person could have ran from you. When they had access to you, they could have ran from this connection with you. And so you had to find yourself in the energy of facing the brutal truth about this connection that you thought was something more than what it was. It was all a dream and it was all a lie. And now since you have overcame that part, you're not trying to revisit that by even putting those thoughts in your mind that, it can possibly be something with this individual here, because it's not going to be anything. They showed you who they are already, so believe them. It's the same type of individual that some of you could have been giving money to, okay, or they wanted your money, they wanted to use you. If it was not money, they could have been using you for a place to live, a place to be, for sex, for anything, for attention, for you to be a rebound and help them get over someone else. And why they bring all their drama and past trauma from past relationships into the connection with you. So hell no. Okay? Hell no, collective. Because I'm telling you, this person they're gonna come back. They're gonna come spin the block. Yeah, this person could have got someone here in trouble with their child or their children, whoever this person is. You see, somebody here could have been dealing with a whole snake in the grass, or people that's attached to them, or even you, that was snakes in the grass. They were trying to go low because you guys found love for these other individuals and this person, because they never loved you for real. They never did. It's like they just wanted to get with you to bring you down. Okay? They saw that you were someone that came into a connection with them with everything. Like, you were self-made. You had everything that you needed. You wasn't lacking anything. You could have had your home. You could have had your vehicle. You could have had all the necessities of life. A job. You could have had a credit score. Everything. And everything went downhill when you started dealing with this individual here. Okay? And they came in to really make sure that they can break you. That's the type of individuals that this person seek out. Okay? And that's what you realize. Look, threatening here. Okay? Always making threats to you. Undermining you, intimidating you, trying to intimidate you, trying to threaten you, wanting you to be bothered by things that they were actually doing. You were toying around with a little boy or a little girl. Okay, and that's what you realize. And it's the main one that was screaming, I'm a man or I'm a woman, but they're really not. Okay? They're really not, and their actions prove that. This is someone that was blaming you for everything. What I say? They're the little carless, no car, repo, car issues, things that they can't even, whoever this person is, they can't even manage these things at all. Even if they have money, it's the lack of responsibility. When you don't care about one thing, you care about nothing. You understand what I'm saying, collective? So if this is a person that neglect one responsibility, you best believe that they're neglecting all of their responsibilities. All of them. And this is the type of person that'll look for someone to blame for, them being inadequate or not being able to get a leg up edgewise. They'll try to put it on who's ever close to them, whoever this person is. It's like, you learned the lesson already. You're not repeating the cycle with whoever this is. Okay? Not at all. What do we have? Creeping. Somebody that was always creeping. Okay? Trying to look for someone that they felt like was better than you or better than the next. It don't matter who, the person is that they were dealing with. This is somebody that never stopped looking for more. This is someone that's unhappy with themselves. Okay? This is not someone that'll ever be faithful, ever be loyal. The only time they'll be loyal or faithful to someone is if they're giving them some type of finances or resources. But is it love? No. Okay? Man or woman. What do we have? And now they stuck in their head. Okay? Because they can't stop thinking about you. Okay? Because you were something different for this individual. You were not giving in into their shenanigans. You were not giving this person what they wanted. You wasn't working and going to give this person your whole check or all your finances to keep them around, to be with them so they can view you as the one, or, so they can take a liking into you. You wasn't that type. And they never thought that you were the one that they actually needed. Because I feel like whoever this is, man or woman, they pursue individuals that's just going to give them what they want, like tangible things. But see, what you gave this person, it couldn't be bought, right? And that's the one thing that they are missing the most. Is that it from this day? Do I need one more from here? There we go. Look, yeah, so we have kissing ass here. Whether it's these other individuals that they were dealing with, or this is how they're all in their head thinking about, if I gotta kiss the collective ass, I'm gonna do it. But it's like they never wanted you to see this side of them. Okay? That this is what they do for a living. Okay? This could be somebody that treated you like you didn't even matter, but they out here running around chasing a karmic energy, kissing a karmic energy ass for whatever reasons, finances and for clout and things of that sort. But this is the same one that tried to shun you. And you were nothing but good to this individual here. So they had the opportunity, with you, Spirit is saying. They don't get a second chance to come and screw you over. It don't matter what the hell they say they've been doing. It don't matter if they have been watching you from afar. You don't know that. So you're going to take it for what it is, that they did not care. Okay? You're not going to sugarcoat anything for whoever this person is and try to make it like it's something that is not. No, it is what this person actually showed you, and that's how you're taking it. Some of you are moving on. Some of you want something new. All of the things that you put in, like the work that you put in with this person and the things that you tolerated, it's like you will do it all over again with someone else, but it won't be this person. They would never have the privilege or the honors to, take you through whatever this is that they took you through already. And that's not to say that someone else, you will have to go through this with someone else, but you'll pretty much rather do that than to keep repeating the cycle with the same person. Okay? Yep, fed up. Look, first one out, we have fed up here. Yeah. And like I said, whoever this person is, they're watching you from some type of bogus account, some type of fake account, secret account. They're watching you. Okay? Monitoring your life. And then you can't trust this person. But if this is someone that you have a child with or something like that, they probably be watching you to try to get some type of evidence, because they could be behind the scenes trying to plot on the way to get a child or children from you. Not gonna happen. Okay? Not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen, collective. Or whoever this is, they so neglectful that their kids could be at risk of being taken. Or whoever this is that someone is dealing with, you or them. This is a type of lifestyle and the type of individuals that this person choose. Okay, people that's like them, neglectful, abusive, you know, fraudulent. We're reporting something like this is the type of individual. Somebody is telling somebody to report you or something like that. Yeah, because you turned your back on them. So this is the type of individual that's somewhere getting some type of advice about, behind the scenes about a child or children here. Could be telling other individuals that you want them to kiss your ass in order to, be with a child, see a child, because you turned your back or they turned their back. Something like that is going on here. And so they plotting behind the scenes to try to, get a child or be around a child. But this person with this threatening energy out here, this person is harmful to children. Okay? So that's definitely not going to happen. This could be the type of person that ghosted a child or children. I can't make it up. Look, we have family with a child and a woman or a man, take it as it resonates, in the reverse. This is the type of individual that does this. So whoever this person is, they don't stand a chance. Okay? With this hot and cold, off and on, and detached energy here. Okay? And I feel like although children don't have a voice, but I definitely feel like it's a freedom of speech, even if, these children are under a certain age. Many times children tell the truth and they speak the truth about the situation here. And what they can speak on is that whoever this individual is that's plotting is very neglectful and absent. Okay, so it's not going to work like that. And many times, if this is someone that's trying to go through the courts do take that into consideration. That, the opinions of a child, although it may not, stand the test of time, is still taken into consideration. But if this is like teenagers or, I definitely feel like they're going to share their voice and speak their truth here. So it may, I don't know. But this is someone that's going through something like this with someone because you refuse to stick around and let this person decide when they want to, be a mother or be a father or come in and, do the things that they should be doing as far as this broken family dynamic. And it's like this is somebody that wants you to try to put the pieces back together or reach out to them when you didn't do anything wrong. And that's the thing. You were not going to be reaching out to this person. This person is crazy, collective. Yeah, they could have ghosted a family dynamic for a new romance. This is the only thing that this person is worrying about. Their happiness. Them being happy with another man or another woman. Okay? They don't see life outside of someone else. Okay? Yeah, look, we got karma here. And that's the reason why this person is receiving karma, whoever this individual is. Okay, they're going through drama, endings, loss, mental breakdowns. Yeah, this person, they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are because something is going on with this person, mental health. Okay? With this mental breakdown, I don't know. Possibly because something that they found out. Somebody could be keeping something a secret here too. This person is just untrustworthy. They broke your trust on all type of levels. They could be ashamed to actually reach out to you too. Yeah. Something is going on with this person, collective. I'm telling you. What do we have? Thank you. Yeah, look, the 9 of Wands. Frustrated. Okay, I'm telling you, in the reverse, this is someone that's frustrated here. Okay, anxious, struggling, overwhelmed, paranoid. Okay, this is someone that you can't trust at all. This is someone that's been plotting on you for a long time, collective. A very long time. It's like they wanted you to live your life in fear when it came down to them. But it's like they want to return to you in some type of way because of everything that they're going through. Maybe you were this person's guiding light. You understand? And so without your energy, this person, they really just don't know. It's like nobody that they speaking to can give them the answers that they're looking for. There could be another reason why they're watching you off of these secret accounts or trying to get the inside scoop on you. But It's just not going to work out. This person did too much in regards to this connection. Look, secrets. All right. This is the energy that they were tapped into, keeping nothing but secrets here from you. Okay, running away from this connection and keeping secrets. And didn't I just say that this person had something going on? Something is going on, so there's some big secret. I don't know if it's in regards to this STI, STD, but something is happening. Yeah, look, and we have twin flames. For many of you, is a twin. Wow. Yep, we have trap here, and you, even though it's a twin, you're not falling for this trap with this person. Somebody's name could be Trent. You're not falling. Look, we have no strings. I'm telling you, you're not going for whatever this is. You're not going for it, because you see how this person looking. This is someone that was argumentative. Okay, it's like they abused their power when it came down to this twin flame journey here. It's like they tried to trap you with something familiar. You could even be with a child or with a family dynamic. Okay, so that they can have full control over you. Okay. That's the reason why they wanted some type of control over you. They wanted to fully dominate you. They wanted to fully make sure that they had you under their control to where you couldn't do nothing that you wanted to do. Nothing at all. Okay? Why they do whatever they want to do. This is the type of individual that felt like they get a pass for, being this nasty person. Like, especially if you are a woman, this is a man, like, well, this is a man thing. Well, let me do this as long as you're not doing it. Something like that. This is a selfish individual. This is the type of individual that hate ultimatums, I'm hearing. I feel like they took that as an insult or took it as a threat. Why did I say that? Oh, I miss you. It's here. Ciao. I don't think you miss this person at all. It's like, even if your mind start traveling around, the thought of, you missing this person, it actually can do something to you. Because it's like, what do you miss about being abused here? Whether it was spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, or financially. This could be somebody that didn't even want to give you money when you were in need. This is someone, you could be someone that really don't quit in situations. You could be someone that really don't, turn your back on people that you feel like love you or you love them. You could be loyal to a fault. So if you turned your back on this person, it's something that they did, or it was something repetitive that they kept doing to you and disregarded you, your feelings, your emotions, how you would feel about it. What would you think about it? This is somebody that simply did not care. And they really think that you care about them missing you. You see, your back is fully turned. And this is somebody that should have caught you while you did care, while you were in a process of turning your back, when you were still looking to them at some point, where you still were able to have this person in your peripheral. You still was able to see, them. They waited till you fully turned your back. And now it's like, maybe you on the brink of a new romance, or maybe you started a new romance, but however, this is someone that now, since you were gone, they miss you. I'm kind of getting that this is the type of individual here, collective, that only miss and love what they can't have. If they have it, they feel like they already achieved it, they already conquered it, and it's like on to the next thing. But if they don't have it anymore, then this is the type of individual that lusts over what they don't have, or what they cannot have, or what they feel like they can't have access to. And that's the weirdest thing. It's like that energy is a turn on for this person. So when you give this person an ultimatum of either, you stay or go, the reason why they despise that is because they want to do that on their own time. They want to be the one to call the shots because it was all a part of their game plan. Yeah, look, closing this cycle. You closing this cycle with whoever this is. Okay, you already did. That's the thing. So that's why you may not understand what angle this person is coming from, because this cycle is already closed, and this is someone that's still acting like, or in the energy of, you guys are still together some way, somehow, like you still attached. No, when they stepped out on this connection, on this family dynamic, on the child, on you specifically, that ended the connection right then and there. When they decided to walk and be with another person, and they thought that they were going to ever have access to you, they they assassinated the part of you that they once knew. You were someone that closed the cycle. You in a whole brand new cycle. In case this person don't understand that or do not see that. All the hurt and pain that you went through from dealing with this person, yes, they killed that part of you that cared for them, that wanted them, that cried for them, that yearned for them. Like, that person don't exist anymore. And anytime you feel those type of feelings, you know that it's this person that's pulling on your energy. So you easily shake it off and tap out of that energy and put your focus on something else, because you know it's not your own feelings. And you even learn not to harbor anyone else's feelings or emotions as well. You learned all of this on this journey. If you know that's not aligning with the way that you feel on a mind and heart level, you know what I'm talking about? Then you know it's not your own feelings. If your mind is telling you one thing and your heart is telling you something else, you already know that it's not your own feelings that you're feeling. Someone is trying to pull on your energy to make you feel a certain type of way. But this person went too far with you. And they thought that they can do you like the rest, put you on the shelf, come back and get you, whenever they choose to. Whether they say they deal with third parties that they didn't love and they didn't love them more than they loved you or not, it don't matter. This is an unfaithful son of a gun. And this is a cheater. And whoever this person is, they'll cheat with anything. When you cheat in one way, you cheat in always. And they cheated you out of a loving relationship. You could have been with someone else. This person chose to waste your time. They chose to toy around with you. They chose to, impregnate you, or they chose for you to impregnate them, to try to start some bogus family so they can try to trap you. But that didn't work. Some women don't believe that they have men that'll trap you with a baby and things of that sort. So, they could try to block you from moving forward with other individuals that possibly want to treat you right. Although they know that they never were going to treat you right. They just didn't want nobody else to have the opportunity to do so. Look, fairy tale, I'm telling you, you dealt with somebody that was extremely phony, a trickster, and someone that's full of illusions. Whoever this person is, they're phony. That means they're not real. That means they're fake. That means they're plastic. Okay? And they were keeping a ton of secrets from you. If this is the type of person that stopped talking, it wasn't because they stopped having faith in you and a connection that they didn't trust you. Because if they didn't trust you, they wouldn't come around you. They wouldn't sleep around you and none of that. Okay? That wasn't the case. It was the fact that this person always had something going on that they didn't want you to know about, because this person got off on cheating on you, okay, and lying to you. This person is sick-minded, collective, Okay? Anytime you're dealing with someone of this caliber, you just know that they're not playing with a full deck and you're not feeling sorry. That's what we have for you not feeling sorry. Okay? What do we have? Look, divine feminine. There we go. You not feeling sorry, divine feminine, for nobody. This person didn't ever feel sorry for you. And in this situation, it's an eye for an eye. Not that you're trying to get any get back, but that's just the way it is. An eye for eye is just like that mirror effect. You just mirroring what they did to you back to them. But the only difference is you're not going to, scoop down to their level. You're going to do what you're guided to do and walk away from this connection. And that's what you did. And for many of you, that's the biggest flex, walking away from somebody that was self-serving and didn't give a damn about you, that was acting single while they were in a connection with you, acting single, doing single things while they were supposed to have a family dynamic with you, trying to humiliate you or embarrass you or make you feel crazy or make you feel stupid and then, try to love on you behind closed doors. No. And then had the audacity to feel like you were disrespecting them when whatever was happening behind closed doors, you brought to the forefront, because it's like you're not going to try to love me in secret or in private and be one way this way, and then when we in private you another way. No, it's not going to go like that. And I feel like you could be one of the ones that called this person out on their BS, because any other relationship or situationship, whatever this is that they got into, they were able to do what they wanted to do, but not to you. And that's why they felt like they wanted to do you in the worst way. That's why they didn't want to give to you. That's why they'll always find another option or repeatedly cheat on you, because you wouldn't let them openly cheat on you. You understand? Because you would not allow them to cheat on you, and they felt like they had to do everything in private and in secret, and since there was something that they were not used to, they tried to do you in the worst way, not knowing that in the process of them moving the way that they were moving, that you were removing your feelings that you felt for them, twin flame or not. Whoever this person is, they were your biggest lesson. And they could have been a catalyst for you to change, for you to stop pouring all your eggs in one basket, for you to stop being so loving and so kind and so caring, because people like this actually do exist. For some of you, this could be the first time that you ever ran into someone like this before. And it's the last time. Lessons are learned here. And you didn't fall for the trap, and you didn't get caught up in no trap. And it's right here. In the reverse. So if anything, it backfired onto this individual, because you are moving on, letting go, loving you, and you are free. You set yourself free from this situation here. And this you could be someone that don't do do-overs. Like, you may not return to no past lovers or no past people or no past exes. For what reason? You are the definition of knowing that an ex is an ex for a reason. You know what X means. The X in the X stands for example. It's just abbreviated. So anytime you have an X, a past person, just know that they were the example of what not to accept, what not to do, who not to want. And you don't hate this person, but you should never want to give this person you again. No parts of you. Nothing that they were able to have access to before, That offer should be off the table. That shouldn't even be an offer. That shouldn't even come up in conversation. But should you be mad with this individual? No. But they mad with you because you ain't fall for their trap. You can be cordial with this individual, but the thing is, they don't want to be cordial with you. You were playing chess, and they don't like that. You beat them at their own game because you didn't fall for their traps and their shenanigans that they had going on. If this is somebody that walked away from you and said, I'm going to start a life with someone else, I'm going to get in another connection, you say bye? Like, what the hell? Goodbye? That's your free will choice. It don't matter who this person is. It don't even matter if you were in a marriage with them. Goodbye. You don't want to be here, then I don't want you here. That's my cue. That's my sign. You're not trying to keep nobody that don't want to be kept. And if they wanted to keep you, they would have fought for this connection. They would have did what they needed to do to make this work. But instead, this is a runner. This is a coward. Whether it's a man or woman, it's a coward energy you were dealing with. This is not somebody that know how to have an eye-to-eye conversation. You know, woman and man and woman. They don't know how to do that. They run. So it's like when you run, you're going to run right into what you're looking for. Especially if you keeping secrets and you operating in this energy of being a phony or trickster and someone that's illusion-based. You see everything as a freaking fairy tale, and that's why we have caught a case here. So this person is not even attractive or appealing to you no more. And one time they could have been your bright and shining armor. This person could have always given you butterflies. When you look at them, you were able to imagine like you guys' future together, or maybe you couldn't even imagine your life without being, or your life without this person being in it at some point. And no, you don't feel that way about everybody. And this is also what this journey taught you. Because for some of you, you didn't feel that way about nobody but this person. But what this person didn't know is just as much as you can feel in the love department, when they get on your bad side, is equivalent to those same type of emotions. But yet, this is somebody that thought you were weak. They thought you were a pushover. They thought you were a doormat. They thought you were not living like that, collective. Like you would never be able to do that. They really believe this. They thought that they trapped you up good enough to whereas they'll always be able to return to you whenever they wanted to. You couldn't deny them. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. The latest chat on YouTube. Look at this. It came back out, closing this cycle. They never think you'll do this. And for many of you did this on your own. You didn't even need their help. Just because this person walked away and got into another connection, that don't mean that they were done with you. This is the type of individual that you were dealing with. And this is the type of energy that they wanted you to be okay with and accept. Let them go. Live their lives, start new things, be with someone new, you know, and then come back to you when they decide that they want to make up with you and they done having fun with their new supply. They've always did it. It worked with everybody else. So this person was in the energy of who are you, you know, to try to come in my life and stop me from doing something that I've been doing. But in reality, you didn't stop this person from doing anything. You already knew that you couldn't stop someone from doing what they want to do. You just removed yourself. But that's the thing. If this person have an option, they have these options forever, right? They can go back to any ex, any option, because they still gonna be stupid. And that's just the brutal, honest truth. And they made it that way. To whereas these energies are always gonna be dumb for them. But with you a different breed. You give this person a run for their money when it comes down to trying to put you in the category with other people and treating you like they treat the rest. And this is the reason why this person was stepping out and doing you the harshest things ever. Things that they never did nobody else. It's not that no other option was better than you. It was the fact that you would not accept what they wanted you to accept. And so that's why they were using that as a way to get back at you, to make you feel some type of way, because you wouldn't be fucking stupid, collective. Man or woman, you a whole divine feminine. I don't know what this person thought. Maybe they prejudged you. Maybe they judged you on a physical level, appearance level. Maybe you just didn't look like you could be divine feminine material to this person. Maybe it was something that threw them off to make them feel like, yeah, that can't be a, divine feminine. Once they started, exploring, or you started saying that you were a divine feminine, they expect a divine feminine to be someone that's fake and someone that walk around like, they bougie. They don't expect a divine feminine to be 100% authentic, genuine, and real and honest. They think they're supposed to dress it up like this. And so looking like this will make you on a regular basis. Not saying that you don't know how to give it up. You know how to give it up, collective. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. You know how to give it up. But what I'm saying is they thought you supposed to walk around looking like this every day to be considered a divine demure feminine. You understand what I'm talking about? Divine demure feminine. Yes, baby. Okay, we got a new one. Divine demure. That's your middle name, divine feminine. Divine demure, baby. So that's what they thought it was supposed to look like. They felt like this would work with society. For them, though, for the biggest cheater in the community, they felt like you supposed to pop out like this to represent a divine feminine or represent them. And they probably come from the freaking gutter, but they want to try to pick somebody. You know what? I cannot, collective. Come from the gutter, act like they from the gutter, all of that. It's because sometimes it's not where you from, it's where you at. But the thing of the matter is, you can't always remove the gutter out someone either. You understand? Trust me, you can't. And if this is somebody that was not prone to change, then there was gonna it's only a matter of time before they show you that they gutter. It's only a matter of time. But they judged you. This say, for instance, they judged you because you were not in this energy or this mode every day. But your attitude was like this. Like you would think this person's attitude is if they wasn't being fake, right? Your attitude is so divine, so demure. I'm telling you, divine, demure, feminine. Okay? Like you have a brilliant mind. And this is what threw this person for a loop. It threw them for a loop because they couldn't believe that, it wasn't adding up. And that's what gave them a reality check about God's people, his chosen ones. We come in all forms, baby. We come in all forms. Some of them may just think, oh, it's the one that just, all the ones that just wear, all the spiritual jewelry and things of that sort. No, 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 baby. Because some of us don't even wear all of that. You will never know who you dealing with. And so whoever you are, you were camouflaged in front of this person. You were hidden in plain sight. But it was something about your mind that made them know that you were divine demure feminine. Okay? Something made them know that. Or divine demure masculine. But they felt like that's not what people wanted to see. They needed to be with somebody that man, listen, that do too much. Let's just say do too much, because I don't want to insult anyone, right? But do too much, like excessive to try to prove that, they were somebody that they were not. And that's what made it all look so fake. Because at the end of the day, when anyone asks this person about you, one thing they're going to say about you is that one is a real one. You get it? That's going to always go with your signature, your name. That one is a real one. And they hate it. They hate it. They hate that, collective. And in case anybody know you with this person, or know of you being with this person, they gonna let them know. If they real and genuine and authentic, they gonna let them know. Now the ones that, just is yes men or yes women for whoever these individuals are, then of course you're not gonna hear that. They're gonna say whatever this person is saying. They're gonna, ride this person wave. But like I said, they know. All right. What else? Look, drinking, living a toxic lifestyle. Yay. This, like I said, gutter. Okay? This is what happens. And this is the reason why they be with these fake individuals, because this is their lifestyle right here. This is how they like to live, and this is who they really like to choose. People like this, but they have to dress it up like this. But then on the inside, they're like this. If that makes sense. Okay? Man or woman, though. Okay? This is just energy. Look at this. Look what popped out on top. Come on. Come through, Holy Spirit. Jezebel. Okay? This is who this person keep falling in the trap with. And after Jezebel wet them out and take them out to dry, that's when they want to try to take them to the cleaners. That's when they want to try to return to you, collective, and start tapping in about this twin flame and I miss you. No. It's not going down like that, because I'm telling you, whoever this person is, they love a good Jezebel spirit, because they wicked too. Imagine you not giving to someone that is someone that's on the upright, in the upright. Imagine you want to choose someone else over someone that don't want to be toxic, someone that don't want to be, cheated on, somebody that just want an honest, loving relationship, and not wanting to accept your cheating ways, your despicable ways, your horrible manners, your rudeness, your threats, your lies, your chaos, your drama, your trauma. And you risk it all for a Jezebel spirit. Collective, men and women been doing this since the beginning of time. They say they want someone good, but they don't. You understand? And for whoever you are, you could have been the best person. So whoever this is, you could have showed up as your best self for this person, and it wasn't appreciated, and it wasn't good enough. You wasn't Jezebel-y enough. Okay? Not like this person thought. They could have got with you off of the false pretenses that you were a Jezebel spirit. That's what they thought. until they got to know you. Like I said, they could have been judging you on a whole nother level, thinking that they found another Jezebel, all to find out that they ran into a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Like, what? Because men could be Jezebel spirits too. That's what they thought. That's who they thought you were. Look at this. Love spell. Okay? So this person could have definitely put you up to some type of love spell. Okay? And this love spell was to get you in the energy of moving back towards them. So we have, I'm sorry, but I can't. Okay? And that's your response because you already knew what they were doing. And again, whatever this is that they use on you, it don't work. For some of you, it may start working on you 20 to 25 minutes. And once you realize that you are obsessively thinking about this individual, then you automatically know something going on. Like, what? Hold on. This person could be on your mind all the time. But that don't mean that you give in into those feelings of what's going on in your mind. Because your mind is made to play tricks on you. It's about what your heart is saying. And this is someone that broke your heart. Okay? Don't forget that. They caused you heartbreak. They caused you heartache. And they caused you pain. And it was intentional. So whenever your mind is telling you to think of me, then you automatically know it have a whole lot to do with this love spell energy. And that's why you saying, I'm sorry, but I can't. They thought that they would be able to catch you lacking, but that's not going to happen. And then they instantly follow up with, are you single? No, I'm not. And that's because you're not, collective. Right? You're not single. You never alone. No, you're not. No, you're not. You never alone. Just because they can't see, then that's all on them. Look at this, jackass. Okay? They thought that they was going to one up you again, trying to hit you with the spell work. That's what they thought. But nah, you already ahead of whoever this is. Okay? You don't want nobody that nobody else control. Look, they were told to leave you. Who want to deal with a grown, supposed to be man or woman that's listening to other people that tell them to leave you and they follow through with it? And then blame it all on you. Look at this. Blame it all on you after they follow through with what. Imagine this. Somebody bring the bucket. Let me Earl for you. Let me Earl for you. If you don't know what Earl means, it means throw up. Not just cooking Earl. Let me throw up for you in a bucket. That should be blasphemy. You know what I'm saying, collective? Imagine a weak grown man or a weak grown woman that lets someone else tell them who they should be with and who they shouldn't be with, and they sit there and listen. Dude, picture this person. You know, the one that's on your mind is jackass, right? Listening to other people, being a yes man or a yes woman to someone else as an adult, to walk away and leave you alone. Imagine you being an adult. Because just like you guys, you can do whatever you want to do. You got your own free will choice. You can make whatever decision you want to make. That's solely up to you. But this is a type of individual that'll sit there and let people dictate their life. Like if they say don't be with this person, they really not going to do it. Imagine that. Something is wrong with that. Something is wrong with this person, collective. I'm telling you. Look how I caught this. Look, intercept. We got a flag on the plate, collective. What is happening here? Look, faith, meditation, healing, and praying. And that's why you were able to get out of this situation. Okay? You were able to get out of this situation with whoever this person is. It's like your faith got removed you clean out of this situation. Your prayers, your affirmations, your meditation help you remove your energy out of this person's energy here. Okay? Yeah. Fake busy, cycles, and too late. Exactly. And this is what they were doing the whole entire time you guys were together. Pretending to be busy, being fake, entertaining options, keeping the cycle open. Okay, that they thought that you didn't know about, but the whole time you were learning lessons. Okay? And then as far as this person trying to trigger you, it's a little too late for that. The only thing it could be triggering to you is this person trying to return to you, saying that they miss you, want another chance, and still thinking that, you know, they have first dibs on you. That's over. That's over. Look at this. Karmic lesson in the reverse. You learned it. That's why. You two came out. You learned it. Look, we have karmic lesson came out in the reverse, and we got police station in the upright. This is somebody that's still going to jail. This is somebody that's still evading the law, whatever you call it. This is somebody that's still tapped into this energy. They don't want to grow up. Whoever this person is, collective, they still think that's cool in 2025. What else? Look, left you hanging. The one that left you hanging. Okay, no closure, no contact, left on red. They could be having some legal issues going on. And so they're just trying to round up at however many that they want. So that could be another reason why they're trying to spin a block to be like, listen, you know, I miss you in case something go wrong. And they could try to pretend like, you know, they was checking for you. They was there for you. No, they were not. And no, they were not. And don't pretend like they were. No, they were not. They were not. No, they were not. Look at this cycle. I'm telling you, look at this orange. Didn't I say, listen, okay? Spirit ain't get me up this early in the morning to come tell you no lies. Right? Look at this. Something going on here. They know they left you hanging. No closure. Right? No contact. And left you on red. The police is involved with something. I don't know. So, this psycho crazy example that's obsessed and won't let go is going to try to be able to make sure that they have someone that they can call on while they're going through whatever this is. Some of them, it could be a freaking crazy hospital. What is this? King of Wands. Yeah, you guys, you definitely could be leaving a situation here. You just in this King of Wands energy. Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy, okay? Leader, visionary, successful, born leader, entrepreneur, honor, protective, innovative, inspiring, and magnetic. Somebody named Netta, okay? Somebody named Lateria or something like that, because I got that, or I was driving and I was getting names and I couldn't write them down, collective, okay? But look, we have happily single here. This is the energy that you're in. Doing you, stress-free, setting goals, and career focus. And the reason why this is happening is because of you praying. Your prayers, your affirmations, all of those things helped you to get into this energy and tap into this energy. And anytime you get any thoughts about, you know, whatever you went through with this person, it could become very triggering. That you know, you allowed yourself to go through this with this person. It's not the fact of what they doing and who they doing it with. It's the fact that you allowed this person to, do the things that they were doing. You even dealt with this person to begin with. It don't matter who this person is, because you dealt with this person in the first place. Maybe many of you don't live in regret. But at the end of the day, if you could go back in time, it definitely wouldn't be this individual. You would have looked straight past them. But yet and still, you had a karmic lesson with this person. And now you completed the mission. Now you were able to close this cycle out. So be grateful for that. Because everybody not able to do so. This person been rounding up these Jezebel spirits for many lifetimes. And many lifetimes you were okay with it. With Twin Flame being out here. They were always stepping out on their family dynamics to go and start new romances and romance people down, be intimate with them, doing the unthinkable with any freaking body. And that's why we have caught a case here. So if this person rejected you, look at it as protection. It may be a reason why they're not coming around you. Some type of STD or STI that's going on here. And they know that they can't be intimate with you. They know that for sure. So this is somebody that's out ruining somebody else's life. For real. They don't know anything about them. Hell no. Who wants somebody like this? That jump into relationships? Man. You jumping into the relationships, but did you go to the doctor? Like, what is going on here? Because trust me, nothing came out here for nothing. This person could be on medication now and they don't want you to know because they don't want you to know what they're getting treated for. It may be something that's curable, but still. Okay? Or it may just be something that they have to take pills for the rest of their life. I see medication with pills here. Okay? So for some of you, that's what was holding this person back, and that's why they screaming they miss you from afar. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? They got what they wanted. What do we have? Look, the Eight of Wands. Delays, miscommunication, frustration, resisting change. Yeah, because whoever this ex is, they were resisting change. Yep. And this also speaks of absence of action. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's absent all around the board. All around the board. So they get in with new individuals that don't know nothing about them. And they thinking they got a freaking prize. I got somebody. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. You won. Look. Yeah, we had a deck card that came out in the reverse. Stagnation. Sameness, restraint, resisting change, fear of new beginnings, dependency, repeating negative patterns, slow changes, a narrow escape, cheating, debt, whatever the hell that means. This person keeping the secret, and that's just the bottom line, collective. It can have something to do with them drinking. A toxic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they need whoever this is to buy their medicine and things of that sort, because you not. Like, what the hell? Why? Why would you? If they got somebody that they stepped out on you with to give them money, with giving money being here, to take care of whatever, let them take care of them for good. Why the hell you gotta do it? You know? They didn't want to be with you. So why you gotta step up and act like you somebody that you were not in this person's life to take care of them? Hell no. Look at this. We got the Page of Swords in the reverse, because whoever this is, they were careless, defensive, and it says incompetent. Baby, listen, go figure. I told you guys, man, listen. Whoever this person is with incompetent, man, look. They could be taking pills for different reasons. They may be embarrassed to let you know about that. It's a lot that's happening with this person here. Okay, we got the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so this is isolation, withdrawal, loneliness, yeah, paranoia, sadness, acts of foolishness, immaturity, of course. And that's why they sitting over here feeling like a jackass. Okay, they ain't never go into no hermit mode, man or woman. They never been in that energy at all. Okay, look, we have a Queen of Wands energy in the reverse. Aggressive, demanding, dramatic, hot-tempered, selfish, insecurities. That's who they could be dealing with. They dealing with someone like them. Or this is that person. Take it as it resonates. What do we have? We have a Queen of Cups energy. And an upright, intuitive, compassionate, receptive, caring, emotionally stable. That's you, Divine Feminine. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. Right here by this Queen of Wands energy in the reverse. Frivolous, setbacks, poverty. Okay? Overinvestment. Trapped in a hustle. That's who they dealing with. Okay? Someone like this. That's who they could be having a romance with right now. This is what they left this family dynamic with you for. To deal with these Jezebels. These psychos and, you know, the ones that have drinking issues and problems like them. You know what I'm saying, collective? This is their type. That's their type. That's their type. Whoever this person is. Yeah, High Priestess in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. And it's crossing. So this let me know this who they went started some type of new passion to beginning with. No matter how it went down. This is who they started it with. Okay? We got somebody that's logical. We have evidence. This could be the one that's getting evidence for this person. For, you know, on you for this person. They didn't show this person who you are. And you may not even have a damn clue about who they is. You know what I'm saying? Doubt, secrets, ignorance, you know, shallowness, repressed feelings, withdrawal, and silence. Okay? Whoever this person is, they somewhere stalking you and watching you from afar. And this is the type of things that this person do. How do this person know how you look and who you are, and you don't know who in the hell they are? Make that make sense. And you think they will try to make you know about who these energies are? So this person is making enemies for you, man or woman. You know what I'm saying? And not letting you know about it or who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. That's wild work. All right? When you dealing with somebody, the collective don't know who you dealing with or who they are. This Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine not on your page, stalking your social medias, none of that. So how in the hell they supposed to know who you dealing with? So why in the hell is you showing this person who the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine is? Make that make sense. And now they can't unsee who you are. Whoever this Jezebel energy is, collective, man or woman. Because when they look at you, the only thing they see is the light. You the light in their darkness too. So not only is this person watching you, whenever this Jezebel energy get on their own, they somewhere watching you too. So now he done added another stalker to the roster of people that's watching you. unbeknownst to you. And they halfway in and halfway out of this connection. But you showing people who the collective is. This person is as green as this screen that y'all see right here. You know what I'm talking about? This person, I'm telling you, you don't even know who you may have to be watching your back from, collective. These angry psychos that for sure don't know how to move on from those situations. You the only one tapped into your divine masculine or divine feminine energy. There's not another like you that's just gonna walk away. So whoever this is got somebody freaking watching you. What is this halfway? What is this halfway crook energy? Take actions on your ideas. In the reverse. Okay? Definitely somebody that did not do that. Okay? They definitely wanted to start anew. They're not even all in with this individual. Like I'm saying, whoever this person is, they ain't doing nothing more than using this individual. I don't give a damn if they spend the rest of their life with this person. Collective. There go the chakra card I was looking for, you guys. Okay? I knew I had it somewhere. Okay, so like I was saying, so that could be resonate with this part from my previous live stream. It could be resonating with this one. I don't know why it's not. It's only showing the third chakra on here though. It's not saying nothing about first, second. It only say third chakra, third eye chakra. That's it. I don't know if it go in line or whatever. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. All right. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Whoever this person is, they overwhelmed. Okay? They're insecure. They're exhausted. They're giving up. You know, they're disempowered because they couldn't make a power move on you. Because, again, you were playing chess. Look, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Disorganization, loss, failure, negativity, procrastination, frustration, poor planning, lost opportunity, lack of planning, and foresight. And that's the energy of whoever this is. Duh. And that's the reason why they missed you. Like I said, you were the one that had the foresight. You were the one that had those things that was going on. Whoever these other individuals is collective, the only thing they doing is looking at this person with all the freaking admiration that you used to look at them in. It's a pattern. You know what I'm talking about? They now giving them this look like they got butterflies and shit stroking this person's damn ego, and they just don't know that they stroking the ego. Man, listen of the freaking devil, herself or himself, and that's all they want. They need a whole bunch of minions on their team that's gonna look at them with butterflies. That's a whole, listen, imagine that. Imagine they don't know they looking at a freaking monster. Same way you ain't no collective until you found out. I'm just saying. They looking at this person in awe. Like, what? And this person is sucking it all in, draining their energy. You understand what I'm talking about? Knowing that they don't deserve it, but they don't give a damn. This somebody that don't give a fuck. Long as you give it to me. I told you, this person is in Chucky energy. Give me the power, I beg of you. That's all the hell they want. And that's why they sitting so well feeling powerless right now. Because it's not working. It's not working. What do we have? Look, the Page of Pentacles, ideas, okay, manifestations. I definitely feel like this for you, this Queen of Cups energy over here, okay, or this King of Wands energy. They both came out in the upright, all right? Whoever you are, and this divine feminine and divine masculine definitely embody these two energies here. We have opportunities, employment, manifestations, all of these things, and sticking to your goals and loyalty, okay? And like I said, loyalty is paramount for you guys, all right? With all jokes to aside, when it comes down to loyalty, that's when everything get real. Everything get real when it comes down to loyalty, okay? And you guys may not mess around when it comes down to that area of, you know, being someone that's honest, being someone that's true, you know, just being a loyal person. I feel like it make you feel good. It looks good on you, you know, when you can be that type of person, especially in this world, in this, you know, generation, in this society. You know, when you can be someone that's really who you say that you are, that's really big, you know. And I feel like this somebody that pretended to be this who you were dealing with, that's missing you. And the reason why you can't be with this person is because they're not that collective. Ace of Cups. We have romantic and still coming out in the night energy, okay? Prince Charming. Who won a prince? Who won a prince? Although I feel like someone ain't gonna be prince here. But who won a prince though? Right? Where's the king? You know what I'm talking about? Where's the king? Like I said, this is a boy. This is somebody that's still in prince energy. You on your way to be a king. We're gonna need you to be a king ASAP. You know? All these knights. Like, what is going on? And this is the reason why we have charming, creativity, romance, you know, imagination, all of this. Now, we need this King of Wands over here that know what he want. We need this king to step up. And this is the reason why you are not entertaining whoever this is that miss you. They still a freaking knight. And whoever telling this person who to be with and what to do, that's the king. Where the king's at. Right? If they got the authority to make you listen to what they telling you to do, then that's the ones that we need, collective. We need the ones that's making the orders. We need the captain of the yacht. You understand what I'm talking about? We don't need the ones that's on. We need the captain of the yacht, baby. You gotta, yay. I don't want nobody that's riding the plane. I want the pilot. I don't give a damn if you written a jet or not. I need the pilot, baby. The one that know where he going. The one that know what he doing. And that's every divine feminine goal and dream, to have a real stand-up man. A woman really don't have to be a stand-up woman, because she was designed to be a helper from the beginning. So as long as she can help that man be all that he can be, then that's all she really have to do. That's why you don't see no feminine energy coming out as no freaking knight. Because she knows her role already. And she also low-key know that she the mastermind. She's the backbone behind the man. She's the reason why the man is great. She also know that too. But she let him have that dude. You understand? She let him have that dude. Nine of Cups. Yeah, she let him have that. She let him have that. But he know. He know what's up. Happiness, comfort, confidence, contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, Wish come true and prosperity. Yay, he know. From the help that he's receiving from her, he knows. And you need somebody that knows, collective. You need somebody that knows. Not somebody that's coming in and coming out to offer you something and then leave, or give you something and take it back. That's not what we doing. Not at all. We need the leader to step up. Wherever you at, baby. Come through. Who directing this? Who's the top dog in this mother lover? Let us know something. Two of Pentacles. Here you go. The Knight. Okay? The Knight energy. Somewhat juggling, trying to find balance. We need somebody that's ready to be balanced out. That's what we need. Not somebody that's just adapting. Okay? Here, there, everywhere. You know? Four of Pentacles. And it's controlling energy. Okay? Blocking change. That's not what we doing. Look at this. Yeah, we need somebody that's in this fool energy. Somebody that's a fool with it. Okay? This is who we need. Somebody that's about that life. Beginnings. Ready to go on adventures. Ready to be spontaneous. You know? Ready to chase their opportunities. Not knowing that their opportunities not going to chase them. You got to put one foot forward and go get it. That's the ones that we need. Not the one that needs you to give them something. We need a free spirit individual. A positive individual. Not someone that just want to receive pleasure and passion. Someone that's willing to give it to and is meaningful. They mean what they doing. It's not a temporary fix. Hey, you can do that yourself. Man or woman, baby. Listen. You can do that yourself. You don't need nobody else to come in and do that for you and act like they doing so much for you. That's I want to say the epitome of breadcrumbing. If you think that's something. They used to say back in the days, like our aunts, I'd rather have a piece of a man or a woman, but they really say man. But you know, it's energy. I'd rather have a piece of a man than none at all. Not me. I need the whole shebang bang, baby. And guess what? If I cannot have that, then, you know, then I don't need you. But I'm not about to get pieces of you. I'm not about to share none of that. And there's no man or woman that should put you in a position to where you feel comfortable with sharing them with anybody. Either you for me and not for you, or it's all this all in, no gray area. Okay? We're going to be all in with each other or not. We're going to be one or not. If we not one, say that. Let me know that so I can go about my one way. I'm going to go on my one way. And ain't no taking back once you say that. Once you say that you're not one, you're done. Okay? You one and done. You're one and done. Sir, ma'am, you're one and done. Let me know that we not one. And you're going to be done. It's no kissing ass like was out here. Okay? We're not in high school. We're not playing no games. Once you say that, then you better stand on that. Okay? Look, King of Swords in the reverse. Yes, Lord. Okay? Manipulative, severe, rootless, quiet power, inner truth, misuse of power, irrational, lack of morals, and absent father. That's what we have going on here. Ten of Swords, the ultimate betrayal. You see? Yeah. Okay, betrayal, endings, defeat, deep wounds, loss, crisis, mental breakdown. And this is everything that's mentioned. Everything that we tapped in on, this is nothing but confirmation here. Okay? Enemies and financial ruin. And like I say, they're looking for somebody to rebuild them, fix their life like Evander or whatever her name is, right? Respectfully. But at the end of the day, that's what's happening here. Financial ruin. They're looking for somebody to give them some money. Look, justice, and they're not getting no freaking justice. None. None. Dishonest, injustice, irresponsibility. Like I say, collective, if I keep going with this is everything that we already learned already. We don't, this is, we didn't really need this, but, I did it just because we Josing right now. Bias, false accusations, abuse, deceitful practices, negative karma, lack of accountability. I see 221 and 122. Your angels are here. Oh no, mama. Excuse me, guys. What? Use jail. All right. You have a sharpener? All right. So what was that fail? Oh, look at all these that fell right here. 4 swords. Okay, these just fell down, guys. Mental overload, sanctuary, and solitude. Yeah, that's what's going on with whoever this is now. They're having a mental overload, so now they laying up with somebody, taking up space in a freaking bed because they can't get out their head. Straight bars. Straight bars. They can't get out their head because they're thinking about how you're happy now. Okay? Now, they doing this person the same thing that they were doing you to get to this person. Make that make sense. When they didn't want to be bothered with you, they had somebody else on their mind. Now you get there, and now you in the mental overload. You feeling like you in a freaking sanctuary, because you probably is. It's probably not even a home. It's probably a funeral home because they got no motion. Dead as a doorknob. Now you feeling like you in solitude. Now you missing the collective. The openness you had with the collective, right? The optimistic mind of the collective is what you missing. 2, how you were happy with this person. Now, you done went to whoever this Jezebel is. Now you got your back turned to this Jezebel energy. Check it out. Okay? You don't want to be bothered now. Now you bored. Now you miss the collective. It's a pattern, collective. Knight of Cups. There you go. There go the pattern. Still in night energy. Hopeless romantic. Now they want to shoot their shot at you or send you telepathic or, communication, telepathy, tapping into telepathy or visiting you in a dream state, wanting you to know that they miss you. The star energy here. Okay? Fate, renewing, healing. Thinking about healing something with you. The 2 of Wands. Thinking about moving forward with you. Embracing change with you. Telling you this person is not going to stop. They not. But it's like you had to be the one to stop this person. Let them stay where they are. They wanted this person. Let them stay right there. And now they don't like the decision that they made. Make it make sense. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Exactly. Growing up. Childhood issues. Letting go of the past. Baby. Nostalgia. Old friends. What is this? Oh my goodness. This is somebody that could have some type of business, because this is like a lemonade stand, and it's whatever this business is not doing well. Okay, they could have tried to start something or pretend like they started something, but behind the scenes, it's not doing well at all. It's not breaking in nothing. They about to have to shut that shit down. They about to have to shut it down, collective. You understand? This is funny to me because I have a lemonade stand because they lowballing right now. Whoever these people are, I'm telling you, they probably got shit on sale for 50% off. I saw 50 cents on this lemonade. They giving deals and shit so the business could stay afloat. You know, this is what's happening here. But remember, this is the same ones they thought they was going to capitalize off your pain. Now everything is damn near half price on sale. It's not, they're not generating the revenue what they thought they was going to generate. They're not bringing it in because they did something to someone like you. Someone that's innocent. Someone that helped them. They bit the hand that fed them. Did you not see on Closing the Cycle, it was apples lined up and the first one was bitten? This is somebody that they were forbidden fruit or they bit the hand that fed them. So how you think you're going to be blessed after you do things like that to people? And that's why you always supposed to be open and honest. It don't matter if it's an enemy. You be open, you be honest, and you speak your truth. And it may not have to be an enemy to, you may not consider them an enemy to you, but they may consider you an enemy. But still in all, many times you don't even have to worry about these type of betrayals coming from enemies, you know? Because one thing an enemy gonna always know that you were honest with them, despite of. You know what I'm talking about? They know, especially if you're feuding, that you're gonna tell them the truth. Right? No lies told, baby. So it's not you that they have to worry about. They know it, you know, and they know it as the ones that's close to them. So whoever this is, it's definitely somebody that was close to you, that was really playing you close to. They didn't do right by you. They had no good intentions for you. None whatsoever. I'm going to pull a few more. Let's see what we have going on here. They have no good. Look, there it is. Look at the apple. And they took a double bite too. Oh my goodness. They took a double bite. That's not just one bite. So that lets me know that whoever this person is, you could have went another round with whoever this is. And they did the same thing to you again. It's like you let them back in and they bit you again. And that was your confirmation. That was your confirmation. You definitely tried again with whoever this is. You tried and they showed you. They really showed you that they was just back to try to get some type of lick back on you. Okay? That's what happened. That's what they showed you. And if you don't understand what that means, let me stop talking with so many slangs, guys. But that's just how I speak. I guess coming from where I come from. But however, they wanted to get back at you. And like I said, with the eye for an eye thing. You know, it's like they felt like you did them something, so they wanted to come back and do it to you. Like if you neglected them or something like that, they waited. This is somebody that was holding a grudge, and they sat there and waited until they were able to get back into your good graces to stab you in the back again. That's what get their lick back mean. They wanted to stab you in the back again. Okay? Because they feel like you did something to them that hurt them or made them feel some type of way. So, yeah, they pretended like they wanted to be with you so they could try to get back on you. And that's just it. They bit you twice. So you really don't trust who this is. And you don't trust nothing that they say. Not one single word. And imagine this person thinking that you want them. That's the funniest part, collective. You know, there's somebody that really think that, oh, this person is just saying all this, that, and the third. But if I want them, I can have them, I can be with them. But they're just saying that because I'm not with them and I'm with somebody else. Let them keep thinking small. Let them keep thinking that small. Because if you wanted to be with this person, you would have been returned. Okay? So, and them not returning to you is doing you a big favor. It did you some justice. Okay? Because maybe you would have fell into a trap with this person again. You know what I'm saying, collective? So everything is by divine design. And now that you are going through with your healing and your healing process, you had enough time to think about, what you want and things of that sort. Even if you did want to get back with this person, self is not going to allow you to. Okay, because you definitely embrace the level of healing that you didn't that you never thought that you would see. Okay, especially by not being with this individual, so they're more so feeling it than you are, and because you tapped into this happily single energy, baby, whoever you are, yes, you are. You are tapped into this happily single energy, and they never thought that they'll see the day. And baby, when I tell you, like I told you guys, baby, for this, some of you is gonna cut up with up, because you owe that to yourself. You've been trapped in a cycle of trying to make things work. Like I told you, divine masculine, pop out. Divine feminine, make sure you popping out. Okay? Don't let nothing hold you back, and do things that you didn't do before. It's time to embrace the newness, because you are in a new cycle. So embrace that. Nobody holding you back, nobody controlling your mind, nobody telling you what you can do, how you can do it, what you can wear, what you cannot wear. Do you. You got one life to live. Live it up. And this is the year where you do that at. Okay? This is the year where you embrace that change fully at. Because you've been held back on, thinking about if you want to make something work, or how you should be for someone here that was really choosing a 3 or 4 over you anyway, man or woman. Okay? Either a whole ass man or a whorish ass female. It don't matter. And that and they like to brag about these types to you. Make it make sense. That's who they dealing with. They not like you. That's a fact. 3 or 4s. Man or woman. So let's see what your ancestors want to say about this person. Real quick. First one out, we got marriage. Let me shuffle. Let me shuffle this. For someone, it could be someone you were married to, but I just want to shuffle. If they come back out, then you know. This one is coming off. I don't know what it is. I told you your ancestors want to speak. I don't even have to say nothing. I'm just shuffling the deck. Okay. Look, it came right back out. Guys, look at this. The first one, too. See? That's what I'm saying. When they come out, don't think that is a coincidence. Okay? Let's put all these up. We're going to put them in the upright because they all came out. We don't know how they came out. So we're going to see what this is your ancestors want you to know, baby, about this whole situation. Whatever came out, we just popping it in the upright. We don't know how it came out. But it's all going to tell the same story. Let's see. All right. 11 came out. Straight up message straight up from the divine. You see that? We got 11 messages that came out here. Collective. So, when it comes down to this marriage, for some of you, this could be somebody you were married to. Okay? Whoever this is, man or woman, they can be in despair. Okay? Because they don't see a future with the distant horizons being here. It's like they avoided the message and the download that they got about from the Holy Spirit himself. They avoided the message from the Holy Spirit about this courtship. Okay? Whoever this person is, with courtship being here, they could have listened to this mature woman. All right? And that told them to deal with this person and receive some type of unexpected income to either keep a roof over their head or to help them keep a roof over theirs. They was accepting some type of finances from whoever this person is that you were married to that got in a connection with someone else and they was giving it to mommy dearest. So this is the one that was telling this person to stay in something for some finances here, for this house, living situation, a gift is here. I don't know how this is happening here. When it comes down to this gift, either they needed money or this person did. Okay? We got family room here in the reverse though. So this family room is this marriage, right? We got 3 on the marriage card. We got 21 on the family room. So that lets me know that they avoided this house became empty. Okay? This home that you could have had with this person is empty. Collective. Because this person stepped out to go and be with this courtship because mommy dearest said so. And so that they can generate some type of revenue, you know, boast and brag about a house, or have a roof over their head, and receive some type of gifts. And this person under judgment for that as a result, with the courthouse being here. You see? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Look at this. Message of concern. Okay? So when it comes down to what? This courthouse, I got to clarify this way, is a message of concern. And what is that? The message of concern is because of this family room that they left empty. Your ancestors like, baby, not my, listen, not my baby, not at all. Okay? What do we have? Journey. Okay? Yeah. They journeyed away from this family room and they didn't go on this journey. What else? We taking all these in the upright. Look at this. So they abandoned this house and this journey for what? A lover. Same thing we get into right now. Okay? We have the gift here. What do we have? Yep, change. Okay? Change. So when it comes down to these gifts, there's about to be a change in that. Okay? Something is about to change here. And I'll call out these dates to you guys in a minute. Uh-oh, what is changing? Look at this. Thief. Yay. Your ancestors saying this person is a freaking thief. Okay? That's what's happening here. And at the end of the day, it's like they could have stole a house or something like that, or stole an opportunity from you. Something happened here with house and thief. We got unexpected income. We got thoughts. Okay? So somebody been preying on somebody. That's a fact. For some unexpected income. We got mature woman. That's the one that, you know, told this person which way to go on their journey. Which path to take. Whoever this mature woman is with this courtship. Look, bad health. Now the courtship that they chose over this marriage or this high level of commitment or their lover is in bad health. Okay? Courtship in bad health. We got message. We got privileged lady that came out to clarify this message here. Okay? What is the message for this privileged lady? Divine feminine. Divine demure feminine. Look, we have concern here. So, like I said, the message of concern that these people received, the reason why they're under judgment is concerning this privileged lady, divine feminine energy, if that makes sense. All right? It's definitely concerning this divine feminine. Why? Because 12 is on here. 12 is broken down to a 3. We got family room with 21. That's broken down to a 3. And this marriage is starting with the marriage have the number 3 on there. So angel number 333. You could be seeing that a lot. Okay? Or if not, it's just letting you know that Hyana is all over this energy. These people in regards to you. Something fell. Someone name could be Frederick. What do we have? Community. Okay? So when it comes down to these distant horizons, I feel like there's a community here or a family dynamic or something like that. There's a whole bunch of individuals that's going down because they play some type of role in this situation here. Okay? What is the community? I'm telling you. What is a community, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Whoa. See? It's a lot going on. Okay, but we just gonna pull this one, tall and labor. All right? That's what's happening here. Whoever was involved. These energies are not getting a pass. What do we have for despair? These energies, they inserted themselves, whoever this family dynamic is, or these people, Huh. What do we have? Great fortune. Somebody in despair over great fortune. Whoever this person is that stepped out. Yes, they are. What about marriage? Okay. Look, stepped out on a level. Look, occupation. Okay. When they were guided to work on this with you, they went a whole nother direction. And that's why, look, we got the journey and the family room, and they went towards the level here. This person was guided to work on this. They say no. They say no. Because whoever this mature woman is told them to do otherwise. So whoever this person is, that's the God in their life. This mother energy. This person is this main male. Yeah. Still didn't come out as who you thought they were. Okay, so yeah, this person was guided to work on his marriage, his main male here. Now they in despair over great fortune and them being immature. Okay, not being able to step up to the plate and be the mature man that they were called to actually be here. Now they on this ship with no anchor. You know, now they putting on for a community, and the community seeing them in the energy of you trying to work extremely hard at something that they not supposed to be working on. And that's the reason why it's hard, because they're not even supposed to be doing it in the first place. Okay, we got a message here. Okay, so they got a message in regards to this privileged lady, and it's concerning. Okay, it's concerning this privileged lady, and it's also they're also concerned because of this courtship here, and the health. They're concerned about the health of this courtship here that they done got themselves into, because this is over between y'all. This is over between y'all. Okay, whether it's temporarily or not, I don't know. But listen, yep, look, we got mature woman again, and they could thank this person right here. Okay, and then we got mature woman and mature woman. So like I say, whoever this main male is, they was working with whoever this energy is that they went towards, and whoever this mother energy is. Okay, could even be two mothers that inserted themselves, and that's the reason why I'm telling you these people is receiving some type of karma for whatever this is, whatever role they played, whether you be with this person or not. And for many of you, you possibly not, but you don't know what God gonna do. Yep, we got an official person. It did come out in the reverse, but Spirit is saying that whoever this mature woman is, they were the official person in this person's life. They're the one that chose their path for them, and they chose the path for them to go down this path to receive unexpected income. And although, you know, they thought about you, or they had you on their mind, they did it anyway. Whoever this person is, they did it anyway. And what is the thoughts behind that? Look at this. And that's why it's over. Okay? They caused this ending. Again, they don't have nothing to do with you, and that's the reason why they sitting there missing you. Now, whatever this is, it fell right under house, thief, and false person. That's right. They went straight, they ended something with you, went to a home, okay, with this person, stole opportunity from you, and they ran right into a false person. This is where they were guided to go, to another karmic individual. So it lets me know that whoever this mother energy is a karmic themselves, because they wanted this person to be with somebody that was karmic like them. You were too divine for whoever this mother energy is, collective. So they viewed you as competition. They couldn't accept you as like a daughter-in-law or son-in-law, because you were too divine for them. Okay, you were a threat to them. Look at this. I said a daughter-in-law or son-in-law. We got divine masculine that came out the deck. The gift, change, and divine masculine. So you were sent on your way so you could level up. Divine feminine or divine masculine. These people were karmic energies here. Okay, and it also changed the status of this main male. If this main male was a divine masculine, not anymore. Okay, they picked their battles already. They chose their battles. Yep, look, main female in the reverse. I'm telling you, that's who they chose. I said I was taking them in the upright, but I don't even think Spirit wanted me to. Yep, expectations not even met. I'm telling you, things is happening with these individuals. Okay, family room, journey, lovers, and look, child. Okay, could be behind you, or could be behind a child that you had with this person. Why did the child come out with the family room, journey, and the lovers? Yeah, you guys were supposed to be a freaking family here. They were supposed to go on this journey with you, and they chose otherwise. Or if you don't have any kids with this person, it was just supposed to be you and them. What else we have? Look, poverty and high honor. Okay, so this could be you. Take it how it resonates, but it's like they thought that you were going to go into poverty, collective. Okay? But how honest said I beg to differ. Okay? Period. Look, sudden wealth. That's what you got blessed with. And they gotta sit there and watch that. They like I said, we have courthouse, message of concern, and the message of concern for them is you receiving some type of sudden wealth here, possibly from a divorce or something for some of you, because we have adjudication here. I told you this person is under judgment, and their judgment is poverty. You receiving sudden wealth, and some of them are going to that being. I'm telling you, they're gonna be facing jail time. Yep. Whoever this person is, they done definitely screwed up some type of way here, collective. All right, so what is the affirmations? You guys don't have anything to worry about. I feel like this is some juice. Well, we like 110 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Well, grand rising to all of you. Find time to say that, right, collective? But if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, you like my content, what are you waiting for? We'd love to have you here as a part of the Witnessing family. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. To all my new to subscribe, welcome aboard. And to all my A1 Day 1 salute. Okay? So it says, it is good to give thanks to the Lord, to sing praises to the Most High. Psalm chapter 92, verse 1. And on the back, it says, gratitude is an offering, precious in the sight of God, and is one that the poorest of us can make, and be not poorer, but richer for having made it. A.W. Townsend, someone name could be Richard, okay? So that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.